Well, hello there. It's been a while. Welcome to Car Connections. Make sure you subscribe. So, I think it's been a little bit over close on 3 months since I last posted anything on the channel. Um, just nothing really new or exciting to really post on the channel. As I shared with you guys, it's a hobby, and sometimes I have to get a little bit in the mood to post things. And to be quite candid, over the last 3 months, I just haven't been in the mood. There's been some big changes at work where certain folks were impacted, layoffs happened, and a lot of these people were very close friends to me, and I just haven't had the time. I haven't had the energy and the willingness to post anything until now. So we are bringing a new car to the channel, and it's not a new car. Again, it's going to be new to me, and I know some of you guys will not be surprised if you've been following the channel for quite some time. And some of you guys are new to the channel and be like, man, this guy is crazy. And yeah, I am wearing my Hellcat hat on right now, which is very dirty because I used it, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago at some kind of fun run at my daughter's school. No, I'm not buying a Hellcat, by the way, for my Mopar enthusiast. By the way, I love Mopars, but it's not going to be a Hellcat or Red Eye or anything. Sorry about that. So here's the journey, and I think some of you guys have witnessed it as you've been close to the channel. Again, really appreciate the support for the few that do watch the channel. And the channel is growing. I do want to call that out. I think we're almost close to 3,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable to me that people like you guys enjoy this level of content. And it's much appreciated. It's a hobby for me. It is not a need. It is something that I use, a tool that I use to communicate with people that have similar passions, i.e. cars, both electric or gas. All right, I got to stop rambling. So here's the history so far just over the last year. And I know it was over the last year because the timing of this new purchase lines up to what car I had last year, basically. So we are in April. I think it's like April 5th or 6th, 2024. Last year, I bought my first Porsche Taycan, and it was the base model. And I think that car has like 400 horsepower, and I really, really fell in love with the car. Like, the Porsche Taycan just did everything right for me. It had the functionality. It had the charisma of a sports car. It was the best handling car I ever owned. Fell so in love with it that around 3 to 4 months later, I ended up purchasing another Porsche Taycan, the 4S, and I upgraded. And we're talking about a year ago when the price on these cars were still pretty wild, to the point that for my base model, if I remember correctly, I want to say I paid $84. Right now, you can get a 4S Taycan for about $65. So that gives you an idea of how much the market has changed on these cars. And then sold the base one, traded in at the Porsche of Austin, if you guys know, that follow the channel. I vlogged that. And I upgraded to a Porsche Taycan 4S, which at the time, that car cost me $104,000 a year ago. Wild, isn't it? 104. When now you can get a Taycan certified pre-owned 2021 Turbo S for about 115, maybe even lower depending on where you're at. So base Taycan, 4S Taycan, enjoyed that car for about, I would say, a good solid 7-8 months. And I got the itch, and it's an itch I should have never scratched because I was really in love with the Taycan. And I actually end up selling the Taycan, and I end up purchasing an Audi e-tron GT RS. And again, if you're familiar with these cars, they have the same underpinnings, same chassis, very similar DNA, but Audi has their own kind of, style, interior, but a lot of the framework and a lot of the ingredients are extremely similar. They share a lot of parts. And so I went from the 4S to the Audi. And the Audi was sold within 2 weeks. And the problem I had with the Audi was not that it wasn't a fantastic car. It was. But the Porsche was more of a sports car, and it handled as such, and it felt that way. You could get good road feel in the steering wheel. Like the car just, you felt part of the car. Even though it's electric, I know some people might think that you don't get the similar connections you do with an ICE car, and there's some truth to that, by the way. ICE cars have a different engagement than say electric cars, but the e-tron felt a little numb, and I should have known, knowing that the car has the name GT built into it, letting you know that the car is probably sporty, but it's designed more for that long haul. It's not really that handler, that total visceral feeling of a sports car that the 4S would give it, and I missed it. And so on that car, I was able to actually trade that car in, and then I moved to the Tesla Model S Plaid. And big difference to the level of the Audi to the Tesla Model S. And I think the biggest difference to me is just the level of refinement is where you notice it. And apologize for some of the noise back there. I think they're doing some lawn work or something. But you notice a difference. The Plaid is a really great car, and if you put it in its track settings, it becomes even better. And it has so much power, almost to the point that I actually think it's just too much power. I know that's a little weird to say, but I think cars can have a little too much power, almost to the point that you do want a car with power, but you want it well balanced. And I think that's where the Plaid misses some of the ingredients and characteristics that Porsche has. And so, yes, the Tesla has way more range. Yes, the Tesla Model S Plaid, brand new, it is cheaper than the models I just shared with you. But it doesn't give you the intimate connection or emotional connection that the Porsche provided. And so that is what I'm buying again. I sold my Tesla Model S Plaid 2 weeks ago to a really nice gentleman out of Oklahoma. Bought the car. I enjoyed the Tesla Model S Plaid. I think a good 4 months. I basically sold it for what I bought it. The car has gone down in value. I think I did lose around $3,500 in that car, maybe $4,000, but it's okay. You know, I got to enjoy the car for 4 months. Yes, it's a $4,000 hit. It's okay. Like, this is my drug. I think you guys have figured that out. This is my addiction. And so just recently I've been negotiating. I finally landed a car that I think I'm really going to be extremely happy with. And I'm going back and I'm buying a Porsche Taycan out of a local dealership here in Houston, Porsche of North Houston. The car still has about 2.5 years of new factory warranty, and plus an additional 2 years for certified pre-owned. It's a one-owner car. So the car, when I pick it up tomorrow, which I think it's Friday evening on the 6th or the 5th, I can't remember, but today's Thursday. And yep, I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. I did all the wire stuff through my credit union, and got a really good rate. In case you would like to know, I was able to get a 6.64 interest rate, but I have a long history with this credit union. They know me by name. I get all my cars with them. If all I can tell you is build relationships with your credit unions, the more relationships you have with them, the more they get to know you, the more the transaction is easier and smoother. They know me by name. They even laugh at me every time we talk, and it's like, yep, it's me again, right? And so, but yep, it is a Porsche Taycan, and this time I'm doing the GTS. And everything I read on the GTS, I think lines up more to what I'm looking for. It has a mix of really good power, which is 590. It has the same torque as a Turbo S, which is fantastic. So it's really torquey. But allegedly, the GTS is that sweet spot, right? Where it's going to have the best handling, it's going to have the most road feel. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And so I'm picking it up tomorrow again, God willing, everything goes smooth. I'll just be there to sign paperwork that the dealership needs to get the wire submitted. And again, the car is a 2022 Porsche Taycan GTS. It is in a chalk color on the outside. The wheels are the Mission E wheels in the same color as the car. Yellow brake calipers, red guts interior with some aluminum accents, all leather dash, Alcantara, full panoramic. I mean, just a really nice spec, and you guys will get to see it because I'm gonna vlog it on the channel. But that's it, guys. I'm back with Porsche. I'm excited. I think I should have never sold my Porsche. And everybody keeps convincing me that I should have probably went with the Porsche 911 Carrera. And because everybody's like, man, and it was true. People told me back then that once you go to Porsche and you get to experience the quality and the level of refinement and the level of just handling that Porsche offers and feel, it's very hard to go to any other type of manufacturer, right? So that's it to the channel, guys. That's what's going on. Again, I appreciate you guys all sticking around. I know it's been a while. Again, it's been 3 months, and really appreciate the support. Looking forward to celebrating 3,000 subscribers. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and peace. Post them down below. And as always, this is Car Connections. Peace.